really scary.
Hi there, voiceover Maria here. I thought I'd switch it up since I always do voiceovers on my shorts, but I never have on these actual longer videos. This specific week, my family has been out of town, so it's been pretty peaceful in my house. And whenever I'm home alone, I'm always super inspired to vlog since I feel like I have a little bit more freedom because the shared spaces in my house are always occupied by somebody in my family, whether it be the living room or the kitchen. My boyfriend's been staying with me some days that I haven't been working, and today was one of those days, but I think it was a Saturday if I remember correctly. And I always love making us more like special type of breakfast when we have the morning together since I grew up with the same tradition when I was younger. So on the weekends growing up, the breakfast would always just require a little bit more love and a little bit more effort. So today I'm making just egg huevos pericos, which is a traditional Colombian egg scramble, but I'm making it with just egg. And it has tomato and onions, and I'm gonna accompany the scramble with a nice and toasty arepa since that's probably the best thing to eat the scramble with. And the reason why this is taking a little bit more love and a little bit more effort today is because while the scramble can be relatively quick, if I, am quick with it, the arepa does take a long time because you have to cook it for the right amount of time at the right temperature for it to have that like nice crispy exterior but then still be nice and soft on the inside. Going back to what I was saying, what ends up happening with me is that it can be so hard for me to edit and upload these videos because I'm always filming them when I'm super inspired, and then when it comes down to edit, here comes this horrible like rush of intimidation that I get, I think, from wanting my video to be perfect. I never considered myself someone to be a perfectionist. I never thought it was something I struggled with, but oh my god, it shows up so much when it comes to these longer form videos. In 2025, I'm gonna be trying my best a little bit harder, try and post a little bit more longer form content, especially because it's literally my favorite form of content consumption. So moving on to the next day, today's actually Sunday now, and I have brunch plans with my friend, but I don't know what food there's gonna be at the restaurant, at least food that I would be comfortable eating. So I'm gonna make myself something quick. I'm gonna make myself a little sandwich, the cabbage, carrot to a just egg mixture with some salt and pepper, and just put it on the pan. What I really love about making this egg preparation is that I feel like it's kind of fun. It's like an omelet, but if I were making a traditional omelet, it would definitely be much different than how I would make this. With this, I feel instead like I'm making, I don't know, like a little egg pancake. But I had toasted some bread and basically just served up cabbage carrot omelet on the 2 pieces of bread that I had mayoed up because mayo is the best thing to go on a breakfast sandwich. I had that just a little bit before I went over to brunch, which once I got there, I was very pleasantly surprised because there was Brussels sprouts in the menu that did not have bacon in them. But after we were done with brunch, my friend and I just wanted to keep hanging out. So we went to the museum that was right across the street here, enjoyed the art, got inspired, talked, caught up. It was a nice afternoon. Today is actually my birthday, and right now it's about 11 a.m. I had a dentist appointment super early today. I didn't eat breakfast. Don't know what it is about me, but I don't like to eat breakfast or anything before I go to the dentist, so I always try to schedule my cleanings super early in the morning so that I don't have to go with like residual food in my mouth. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, obviously I would brush my teeth, but besides the point, it's been about 4 hours since I've been awake, so I'm ravenous right now. So I'm gonna use some of this just egg, and I'm gonna make a sort of that like Korean breakfast sandwich that is with egg, and it has cabbage and carrot. They put ketchup in it too. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make the egg portion with the cabbage and the carrot, and then I'm just gonna top my oatmeal with it. I haven't really had savory oatmeal like that in a minute. You watch my shorts, you know that there was a time where I was on a huge kick of savory oatmeal and that was all I was eating, and now I'm kind of back to my chocolate banana oatmeal, which if you know the chocolate banana oatmeal. I'm back on that. Haven't been craving savory oats like that, but today I don't know, it's feeling treat yourself. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try my hardest to make this the best savory oatmeal I've made because it's my birthday.
¿Qué fue lo que le pasó? Mira, te voy a decir algo. Yo se lo ponía para más que medio sueltito ahí. Ajá.
Babe.
Esto es rico.
Nah. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put half of this into the egg, just egg, and then the other half I'm gonna put into the actual like oatmeal. I was gonna follow this pick up limes recipe, but turns out I don't have all the ingredients, meaning coconut milk. Well, I guess I could. Oh, and I don't have a bouillon cube. Chicken stock in this one. Nope, I don't have veggie broth either. Juke, savory oats. Starving, bruh. Are these organic? They're organic. I'm about to not cut them. I mean peel them. Just give them a good little rinse-a-roo. Shredding them for convenience, but also so that they can cook. This is about a half cup of just egg. I usually try to shoot for the serving size, which is about 3 tablespoons, but that always turns out to be way too little. So I like to do a little bit more. About this much of the cabbage. The rest I'm just gonna throw into the oatmeal. Turns out I actually did have bouillon. Got a little bit of veggie bouillon here. I definitely made these a little bit too watery. They weren't looking too watery when I was making them, but I guess now they are. These look crazy and they smell crazy. They probably taste crazy. There's nothing better that nothing more that I love than making myself and taking the time to make myself a delicious meal. So I'm gonna watch some Housewives and eat this. We're friends. We need to treat you.
Hey, how you doing, Pastor?
Amigo.
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 There is a strong
Amigo.
tendency when
Comida.
comida of the word.
E.
Read number 3 again.
Comida.
Comida. It's a lot of money.
É muito dinheiro. Dinheiro. Dinheiro.
É muito dinheiro.
Dinheiro. É muito dinheiro. Chamo.
Chamo. Try to read number 8.
Há coisas boas lá.
Há coisas boas. Há coisas boas lá. Há coisas.
Há coisas boas lá.
What I'm really liking about this app is that it's like a follow along program where there's a recording, which is a lesson, and in the lesson you go and repeat things and learn different phrases and things like that. Caveat is a $22 subscription fee. It's like an investment that I'm doing essentially. Not only an investment, but also something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I've wanted to learn more than just English and Spanish for a very long time, basically my whole life. So I thought Brazilian Portuguese would be the easiest thing to learn and the one that would be the most useful for me in my current situation of life, season of life, if you will. So yeah, it's either I pay the $22 a month and then also learn any other language, or it's spend $400 and something on a one-time course that for just Portuguese. The other thing I would want to learn would be like Mandarin, which is really scary.
Organic food. The rice is beautiful.
Ow.
Teraz pozyskamy się, kodėl vėl pradedi? Nėra ko pradėti.
That might have been too much carrot. Whoops. Ideally, this would have cilantro, but I don't have any. Or at least, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't have any. So this is gonna have to do. That's good. That's really good. Wow. That was the face of darkness. She's so mad because I haven't given her too much attention today. So she'll just sit, probably like over there typically. She'll just sit and stare at me. If stares could kill Suki, you would have murdered me already like 2 years ago. One thing about me is I absolutely hate taking an L on food. And this right here is an L. You know, and the crazy part is, or at least funny part is that I've made tempeh in the air fryer many times. And I'll have you know that every time it's borderline burnt. And I don't know why I haven't learned my lesson to just use the damn oven. Or to figure out how to make the tempeh in the air fryer, because I literally, it always comes out like this. I need to just learn that the air fryer is not an oven, is not synonymous of an oven. But let's get this health with all these veggies here. This cabbage is so weird because I feel like it's almost like a salad where I should be able to poke it to get it onto the fork, but for some reason I can't. So it's almost kind of like I have to scoop it, but at the same time this is something you eat with a fork, so it's a little weird. I needed to buy sushi rice, so like short grain rice, and I did, and I got more than just the rice, so I gotta take care of this problem first and tidy up this kitchen, because honestly this shit is a mess. Everything is a mess. I need to just tidy everything up because everything is all over the place and not in its rightful home. But I'm so hungry. I need to take care of this one first. I guess we can do a haul. Now that we're here, we can do a haul. Got these two ramen. Typically always go for these noodles. I bought this kelp. This will literally last me like 2 years because I use it to make soup and I don't do that often. I got this brand of gochujang. I usually get, I think I get Aussie. I haven't been able to finish a tub of those in time for the expiration date. I was like, let me just get the small one. It was like $2. So I only use gochujang when I make bibimbap, which is not often. Bought the sesame sauce. My mom and I love to make boiled yuca, boiled plantains, boiled any kind of starch, and dip it in this. It's so good. It's the closest thing we could find to that paste that we get in Colombia, which if you watch any of my other earlier videos, you know what I'm talking about. No, it's just like roasted sesame seeds ground up. They make it softer. The one that we get is like a literal paste, like it's thick and you can like cut it and stuff. This one is more of like a sauce, but it tastes exactly the same, so we use this. The one I gotta blame for all this little tofu skin pockets. I love making this right here with it. It comes with seasoning for the rice, which is delicious. It's really annoying when I gotta freeze these because they unthaw and the dough of the dumpling sticks to each other while I'm driving from the store to my house. So by the time that I get here, they're already squished to each other because I don't know if like dough just does that. I was not planning on buying this at all. Big ass Napa cabbage head. Shiitake mushrooms. While I was at the store, I had a vision for these, but now that I've came home and I've actually decided what I'm gonna make, I'm not gonna need these. So I'll figure out a way to make them soon. 2 little itty bitty things of garlic. 2 Japanese sweet potatoes because I think they were on sale. Again, only went in for the rice. This fucking always pan is literally the worst scam. I really thought I was gonna be able to have everything in order, but making this tofu really just up my whole mojo. I'm just all over the place at this point. 1, 2, 3. Not only am I all over the place, I'm exhausted right now. It asks for a teaspoon of sugar, but I'm just gonna do some agave. That looks like it's about a teaspoon. Bro, literally nothing's going right. I was gonna make gochugaru in that, but my bottle of gochugaru had some weird ass bugs on it. So next time I get some, I might just need to put it in the fridge. Next, I will add some gochujang. And I can't handle the spice of gochujang, even though I love how it tastes. I'm literally gonna... Like, all of my shit is sticking. Look at this. Bro. It looks horrible. I was listening to Supernatural by New Jeans today in the car, and I'm listening to it, and I'm just like, yo, this song is just so good. Like, why is it so good? I go look at the song credits. I love doing that. When I really love a song, I love to see who was doing what. Most of the time I don't know who half the people are, but I love sometimes like being able to catch consistencies in songs and stuff. And I saw that Pharrell Williams produced a song, which, like, duh. He wasn't the only one that had the credit, but he had probably a good portion because it has him written all over it. It's so crazy to me to see how good New Jeans is. It's pretty I don't know any other artist who's as good as them right now, that I know about at least. They haven't had a bad comeback since I Will Die on This Hill. Oh fuck, I gotta go. Okay, I'm back. So their songs are just so contagious. There will be some girl groups that I'll skip a good chunk of their songs, but with New Jeans, I love every single one. The only one I haven't really listened to is the one with the Coca-Cola one. I'm trying to find the freaking Housewives I'm watching. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm watching Real Housewives of Potomac. So freaking good. So freaking good. It's crazy.
Not communicating. I have too much on my plate.
The more you bite, the firmer your butt gets and you lose some of the plumpness. I think you do.
I'm so hungry.
Everybody was freaking out about not having napkins.
Yeah?
Yeah, I called to invite her to the retreat that I'm having. I love you. And it's time. Keep dragging me along. I'm dragging us along. Oh, that, I don't have that. It's erased.
You gotta cut her off.
I'm not cutting her off.
Financially, you do.
I'm not financially cutting her off. I'm scaling back.
You gotta cut her off.
My mom's relationship with her boyfriend.
I'm so hungry. Like,
I am
I literally can't.
in limbo. I have no idea what to do about. We are all God's children, but to Sharice a little bit because I didn't feel some tension. I didn't. If that were me sitting across.
I'm making a noodle salad for dinner because it's the thing that is the easiest for me right now. And tomorrow's Friday, so I don't really, and it's payday, so I don't really need to worry about making dinner. That is enough for lunch. I'm literally so hungry. Does somebody know what these pieces on the Napa cabbage are? What is that? I always thought it was bugs until I realized you can't take them off. What are those?
I said nothing. I tried. I don't know. It's much more important than exactly. You know what?
You need to come. I'll pull the I sure don't. I sure don't.
More than 2 drinks.
The shade. This dressing is so good.
And now I know how to manage.
I'm literally so excited.
Intentional toward each other, but seem to be directed toward each other. So.
Well, I mean, Candace, I think, oh, Teresa.
So good. I don't know. I don't have words. I'm stuck. The time that I've made this, I've never added peppers to it, but now I'm like, what have I been missing out on? It's literally so good. It adds a nice bite and a different flavor to the dish. I do wish it had some crunchy bits though. I don't know how to like fucking use chopsticks half the time. And I don't know how to take small bites because I can't pick up small amounts of food when I use chopsticks. I have to pick up big ass pieces. Ooh!